Hello, I'm here to demonstrate occupied bed making to you. So the first thing we do is gather our supplies after we've washed our hands. I'm going to gather my supplies in the order that I'm going to be using them in. So I want the bath blanket on top, then fitted sheet, pole pad, pillowcase, flat sheet, and a spread. So I'm going to hold these linens away from my body because I don't want to contaminate them against my uniform. So I'm going to knock on my resident's door.
Who is it?
Hi, Mr. Davis. This is Jenny, your CNA. Is it okay if I come in?
Yes, Jen, you can come in.
All right. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to place my supplies on this clean surface right here. I wanted to know if I could change your sheets. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Okay. Awesome. So I'm just going to bring this around here. And I'm going to pull your privacy curtain to make sure your bed is locked and that you're safe. Okay. And then I'm going to raise this bed for my back. Okay. So I'm going to put your rails up. Come around to this side. Is it okay if I lay your head back while we do this?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to lay your head down and raise the bed. Good working height. It's about waist height. You're up and down.
Feels weird.
Don't get dizzy. Mr. Davis, the first thing I'm going to do is give you this bath blanket to keep you warm and to offer you some privacy too. Okay. I never want to shake my linens, so I'm just going to unfold them. All right. What I'm going to have you do is hang on to that before I grab these dirty linens. I'm going to put some gloves on. Because you never know what you're going to find in these sheets. They might look clean, but be surprised in there. Okay? So I've got my gloves on, and I'm just going to grab your blankets here and fold them down. I want to fold them top over themselves to contain anything that might be in there, keeping them covered the whole time. Come around here. Roll it on itself. Doing okay?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Now, there's a foot pedal on here. That's for you to put your foot on. Okay, so open that, drop those linens in. Please don't let me see you touching this with your hands. Okay? Alright, Mr. Davis, what I'm going to have you do is just turn on your side if you can. Okay, I'm going to make sure you're a safe distance from the edge of the bed at all times. Alright, move your call bell out of the way. I'm just going to move your pillow over a little bit to just let you it. Alright, there you go. Okay, so if you want to, you can lower this bed rail. Just make sure you never ever walk away from it. Put it down. Loosen this. And roll it on itself. So you're going to feel me touching you back here, okay?
Okay.
Just tucking. Rolling this up and tucking it underneath of him. Oops, sorry if I tickle your feet. The further you can get this underneath, the easier it's going to be for you on the other side. I'm going to grab my clean fitted sheet, unfold it, never shaking it. I want to see if there are any tags on here, because if there are, they should go towards the foot of the bed. There's no tags here. On this other side. I don't see any tags. And we'll go with this one. Okay. I'll put this on foot of the bed. And I'm going to come up here. Put my pull pad down at the same time. Make sure the absorbent side is up. This side's not going to do you any good if that's up. Right? And I want it long ways across him. And it should be right underneath his bottom, so I can pull him up if I need to. All right, and then I roll these together. And I'm going to be tucking it underneath the dirty linens. All right, so you're going to feel me touching you again, okay? While I'm on this side, I'm going to grab this pillow and change the pillowcase. Can I borrow this for a second? Making sure he's safe. Put that in the dirty linen hamper. There are a whole lot of different ways to put on a pillowcase. I don't really care how you do it, as long as you get it correct. The tag should be on the inside. This is the tag. That shouldn't be dangling out. Okay. So you can fold it, you can turn the pillowcase inside out, and whatever you need to do to get that pillowcase in. This is the way that works for me. Well, it usually does, we'll see if it works today. All right, you want the opening of the pillowcase facing away from the door just because it looks nice. This will be a nice neat bed when you're done. I'm putting that on my clean side. Mr. Davis, can you turn on your side? On the other side, there's a big bump underneath of you. All the way over. Awesome, make sure he's safe. Okay, he looks all right, you okay?
Yes.
Don't want him eating the bed rail. And then take this side off. And roll it on itself. A lot of students ask, at what point do you change gloves? If your gloves are dirty, change your gloves, okay? If they're visibly soiled, you should be changing them. We're gonna say this is a pretty clean bed though, so I don't see anything on my gloves. So I roll that up into a pretty package, put that into my dirty linens. Bed rail down so I can get these sheets smooth, because I don't want him laying on any wrinkles. A lot of times when you make an occupied bed, you're doing this for somebody who can't move around really well, or they're bed bound for some reason. So I want to make sure that there's no wrinkles in there that affect their skin integrity. Nice and smooth. All right, Mr. Davis, you can lay back. Get your pillow for you. How's that? Good? All right, I'm just going to give you some fresh sheets, and then we'll be done. So again, for this, I'm going to be looking for a tag. These sheets that we have here at Deltec Hospital should have some tags on them. So there's my tag. That's going to go at the foot of the bed. So this top sheet should be put down with the seams facing upward. I don't want these rough seams facing his skin irritating him. So have the seams facing upward. Open that up. Okay. Now this one, I'm going to look for the tags and have that towards the foot of the bed. But for this one, the seams are facing downward. Obviously, they're kissing each other, so it's seam to seam. Find where that tag is. There it is. It's always the last place to look. Okay, so that's facing that way. Make sure I'm not shaking my linens. Okay. So if you do this correctly, the lines should be facing up and down. If your lines are going this way, you did something wrong. You need to reevaluate. So this is the way that I like to even things out. I come to the foot of the bed and I just make sure everything's up and down and looking good. All right, Mr. Davis, do you want to hold on to the these two up here? And I'm going to take this one out from underneath of you, okay? Where you burned to death in there. Pull that out. I don't need my bath blanket anymore. Kind of rough, so I don't want to leave him. with that. Roll it up, throw it in here. Now I'm going to even this all out, make it look really pretty. Before I make my little hospital corners. Sometimes the spread is longer than the fitted sheet, or the top sheet, so it makes it kind of difficult to get this even, so really eyeball it the best you can. So I like to tuck all this part underneath the mattress. So hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to try to show you how to make a miter corner. I like to grab the top sheet and the spread at the same time. I come about a foot down. Pull these up together. I have a little triangle here. I'm going to tuck this part under. Nice and smooth. It's like wrapping a present. And then this should come down and I should have a nice little corner there. I'll come do that on both sides. Grab my flat sheet and my spread at the same time. Come about a foot down. Make a nice little corner. Tuck in all that excess. And there we go. Give your toes a little wiggle room. How's that feel? Too tight? Good? Okay. Alright, are you comfortable? Awesome. Make sure that you're talking to your resident and you're just not going through this as if they're a mannequin laying in bed. Alright, that's something that Prometric really looks for. Alright, put you back down, Mr. Davis. I'll give you your call now. Wanna watch TV? Mm-hmm. Alright. You wanna watch the soap operas?
No, not today.
Not today, not feeling it?
No.
Okay, well, I'll put the TV on for you. I'm going to put his bed rails back down because that's how they were when I came in. Just leave that room looking like it was when you came in. Do you want your bedside table next to you?
Yes, please. And my dentures.
Okay, I'll grab those for you. Okay. I'm going to put your bedside table right here. I'm going to open that privacy curtain, wash my hands, make sure I take all my dirty linens out of the room with me, and my skill is complete.